Hi, my name is Elena Vagnanyuk, and I'm a matchmaker for foreign men and Ukrainian and Slavic women who want to build long-lasting, serious relationships or start a family, build a family. So I have a base of validated, genuine girls, so that you could avoid scam and gold diggers and so on, and also to help women to meet only family-oriented men who are already on the stage of life and they want something meaningful in their life, really serious and deep loving relationships. And today let's talk more about how to overcome the language barrier, because not many of our girls speak fluent English or even intermediate English. So sometimes it's a question of men and also women to us. Anyway, we still have many international couples who are dating, who are getting married, who already have families and even babies. And in most of the cases like this, girls didn't speak fluent English at all. So how can you overcome the language barrier and still build the meaningful, long-lasting connections with Ukrainian women? So one of the first steps, you should learn each other languages. So I don't require you to learn Ukrainian or Russian language in details, but you could learn just few phrases. And you know, it's very cute to hear how foreigner tries to speak our language, and it immediately will make your lady smile and eyes melt between you, and she will see you are also making efforts. As for the girls, usually first of all, during a Zoom call, during the first date in Zoom, we provide you with the translation, as there will be special person who trained to hold the first dates between our clients, interpreter. Then, if you like each other, we exchange your contact details of each other, and then you can communicate in messengers. In Telegram, if you have a premium subscription, you can translate phrases automatically from each other. In Viber, you can do it completely for free. So during correspondence, you can use these services and it will make your communication easier. But remember, if you use them, try to write your sentences very short and very simple, because if they are long and deep sense is inside of them, the translation can be very wrong or not understandable at all. Also, you can use for the first, when you meet in person, for example, you can also use translations, applications with translation, like Google Translate or Translator in your Apple phone, iPhone. And also there is a translator like DeepL. It's with also artificial intelligence. And sometimes it translates even better than Google Translate. But again, keep your phrases simple and short when you try to say something. Anyway, as you may know, most of the information about the person and from the person we get not from the words, but I guess more than 80% we get from non-verbal signals. So I hope when you talk online, you arrange your video calls from time to time, at least once per week. And in this case, don't forget about the facial expression, gestures, tone of voice, things like this, but they form the overall expression of you and your attitude to a woman. And of course, keep your room clean, please, because sometimes I notice that men don't pay attention at all to this fact and there is a mess around. I don't mind, maybe you are not too much after your room being clean. Not all men are like that, but at least for the date, make it clean, because it also forms an impression about you. Also, don't forget to practice active listening. This is a type of listening when you are you pay fully your attention to what girl tries to say you. Let's say she doesn't speak perfect English, but try to understand her and show her that you are fully involved in this conversation and you are trying to understand what she says. Because sometimes, probably you also noticed it being around your friends, sometimes we are listened just to have a pause, and then the other person wants to say something. So he or she is listening only to wait until we stop and to say something from himself or herself. and it's very obvious. So when I was taught to be a coach, we also were told about this important skill of a coach and any person who works with people, to build the rapport and to be able to practice active listening. Not when you listen to the person to say your own words, but when you listen to a person to understand his feelings, his mind, his thoughts, and so on. So practice it with your girl, do your best to understand her, show her your efforts, and she will definitely appreciate it a lot. Of course, I mean, she should be the same towards you. Also, an important and very interesting topic of your communication can be sharing your cultural traditions and values and customs. Because also this way you can understand what is important for your woman. Then this way you won't forget to congratulate her with some holiday that is big for her, and she won't forget to do the same for you. As for us, I noticed during working with people, with our couples, if a couple is already talking and he misses her birthday, it's a big problem. Then girls get hurt, they think that man is not attentive enough, he doesn't like her enough, that's the end, and so on. I don't know if it's the same about American women. You can comment and tell me more, but I guess the same. It's just about the values of all people who are trying to build close and long-lasting relationships. I think so. So learning a new language and taking time while she learns your language requires a lot of patience from you, and encourage her to speak English, encourage her to learn it more, and do some efforts to learn her language, at least a little bit. So if she struggles with her English, or maybe German, it depends on which language you speak, be patient and make her positive, give her positive encouragement. Try to speak slower so that she could understand what you mean, and support her with your words, telling her, I'm with you, it's okay, I'm trying to understand you, continue, and so on. Be positive towards her and support her a lot, please. The other way to help you to communicate better when she doesn't speak your your language fluently, is using aids, emojis, even pictures to communicate, because sometimes they can express even more than words. Of course, they can't replace the words, but sometimes you can use them. And also consider planning learning each other languages. So you can make it and arrange it like something supporting your connection, making you together, feeling you are next to each other. I mean, you can plan that in exact time of Friday, for example, you sit and learn language phrases from the languages of each other. Then you exchange your impressions, you repeat these words, you correct each other if necessary, and so on. So these lessons can make you feel closer, and you will build a closer connection this way. So breaking down the language barrier can be difficult sometimes, but when you pay attention to this fact and you make some efforts to overcome it, you are patient, you are positive, and the most important, you love this woman, and you like each other a lot, you have drive between you, you are excited to meet, you can easily overcome it. Plus, maybe we suggest English lessons for the girls in our agency when they go into serious relationships with a man. Usually man buys the package of lessons for the girl, and also we have lessons of Russian and Ukrainian for foreign men. So if you want to learn language, please just message me and we will arrange it. So if this video was useful for you, put thumb up, subscribe my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and comment. If you have some questions on new topics for new videos, let me know, please. Thank you for being with me, and I hope I helped you a little bit. Have a nice day.